Hi guys, welcome to Mystical Moonstone. This message is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember that these are general reads, so they may or may not resonate. And also don't forget to check the placements in your birth charts to see if some of the other zodiac signs may resonate with you as well. Let's go ahead and see what the overall energy is. We have happy family. Growth. So there's growth happening within the family unit. Now this could be family as in you, your spouse, and children, or it could be just, sorry, you and your person, because you are, a family within itself, even if you don't have any kids. Or it could be you and your immediate family, like your parents, your siblings, your whatever. Anyway, there is growth happening within this family unit. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles talks about independence, right? Freedom, to me. That's what it means to me. You're putting something, here's a Nine of Wands, you're putting something behind you, right? You're freeing yourself from a situation. Ooh, then we have the Ten of Cups, right? So again, this is correlating with the happy family thing, because that's what this means to me. It means you have it all, Seven of Wands. Okay, so you're putting the past behind you. You're putting a situation behind you, but the situation has also made you wanting to defend yourself, protect yourself. And also that could be why you're putting it behind you, because you're basically protecting yourself and your own I was going to say emotional status. Does that even make sense though? That's what came to my mind. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands. Whoa, okay, hold on. I just got that you were inspired to do this on your own. It's not, and I'm not saying that you were getting a divorce or splitting up from anyone. It's just, you know how you have those thoughts in your head. You're like, you know what? I can do this on my own. I'll do it. Just whatever. It doesn't mean you're splitting up. Just you've taken on a situation on your own and dealing with it on your own. Five of Swords. So things are not what they seem. Oops. Oh, look. But then we have the sun just popped out. Maybe they're better than the way that they seem. Maybe, maybe your person didn't help you with something, and so you went and you did it on your own, and it was a good thing that you did. And by doing it on your own, you're taking care of yourself with the Empress. I'm really hoping, I'm just going to say it because it popped into my head. I got this scenario where someone is pregnant and their person is not too happy about it. And they're deciding that they're going to do it on their own, and they're going to take care of the child themselves. So I don't know if that's going to resonate with you. Let me know in the comments if it does. I'm hoping that's not what it is, because that's a horrible situation to be in. And maybe that's where the growth is, that the family is growing, right? And you're on the defensive because I was going to say you want the baby, but your person does not. But then it sounds specifically like I'm speaking to females, right? And it may not be. Roles could be reversed. It could be that the female doesn't want the child, but, you know, the other person does. Does that make sense? Like the one who's pregnant doesn't want it, but the one who, you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's focus. This is leaving you feel vulnerable. I feel like it's you. I feel like you're the one that wants the child, if that's what we're talking about. And your person doesn't. Or this could be about, if there's no child involved, that there was a situation that came up, you were taking care of yourself by protecting yourself. And on the inside, you feel vulnerable. So you have a decision. There's a definite, I was wondering when that was going to come out. You have a decision to make. You're trying to put something behind you, and it's this situation. Or like I guess I'm kind of doing like 2-in-1 reading, what kind of thing. If it does have to do with a child, because the whole thing about a child and someone being pregnant keeps popping up into my head. If it does have to do with that, you're trying to put the situation of them kind of, the other person saying that they don't want it, you're trying to put that behind you. You're trying to protect yourself because it's like, this is something I really want. I don't understand what the big deal is. And it just may be that they're not ready for a child. So everybody has choices. So, I mean, everybody has decisions. This kind of just, I don't like it because it didn't really pop out, but it did. Does that make sense? So we're just going to take it, okay? Because it did flip over right at the very last tower. So there are some changes, some big changes coming on. And the sun card could have also been here. It's shedding light on the change. Or shedding light that things are not what they seem. You know, maybe it's only been a little conversation that has been talked about, but there has not been any decisions made. Does that make sense? Like the situation has been talked about, but there's no decisions been made yet. There's still more talk to come. That could be too. Here we have connection with the Two of Cups. And if it doesn't have anything to do with having a child, then there may be this growth could be happening within you, okay? Because you have a decision to make, right? So there could be, the growth could be happening in you if you're feeling a little bit differently and you're like, maybe, you know, you're feeling a little bit differently about the situation or going about, God, how do I say? Like you would have dealt with this situation differently in the past. than how you're dealing with it now. So if that's happening for you and you're feeling a little bit differently, there may be some personal growth happening. Sometimes the personal growth happens and we don't even realize it's happening. We don't know why we're feeling the way we're feeling. It's just different than how we had dealt with things before. Do you know what I'm saying? Ten of Wands. This is weighing really heavily on you. Whatever this situation is, I know it's different for everyone, but it is weighing heavily on you. And, you know, that's why it's making you feel vulnerable. It's almost as if you've never been in this situation before. Death. So you may be trying to decide to put an end to the situation, put an end to the relationship, or putting an end to the way, the pattern of how you used to deal with things like this in the past. Or not like this, but you know what I'm saying. How you would have, like in the past, you would have dealt with a situation in a completely different way. So it could be just an end to how you deal with things. Yeah, here we have the Nine of Swords. Whoops. Yeah, it's weighing really heavily on you. Really heavily. Because again, this could be, it could be deciding whether or not you're going to stay with this person. Here's the Tower again. And I always see this one, this Tower as it's a good change. Just because of, you see right in the middle there how the light, is on the Tower. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not being torn down by the bottom here at the foundation. It's up here on the top, which means it can be fixed, right? But big changes ahead. So anyways, this is what I have for you. Please hit like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again real soon.